And as we roll to green here at Gateway in St. Louis, we are racing, and Will Power has a good start, has the lead from his teammate McLaughlin. Malukas takes the move already and takes third from Pato O'Ward.
Close running there between Newgarden and Colton Herta. Now side by side, Malukas up into second place, and now he's pressuring Power for the lead.
Malukas on the inside. Malukas will have the lead. End of lap one. David Malukas getting it done early, and if you want a sign of intent, that is it right there from Little Dave. Huge leap started all the way down in 15th place as Herta now puts the move on as well. Keep your eyes on Connor Daly, already up to 8th. He loves an oval. He loves a short course oval. Punchy at Indy. Punchy here today as now Kirkwood takes a look on the inside of Armstrong.
You know, we thought, especially for Connor Daly, one of the strongest drivers historically here, Kevin, and now he's going past Newgarden, a 5-time winner.
Boom! That's the one.
He was afraid he wasn't going to be able to find a path, but he said, as soon as I can get to that high line, I'm going big early. He felt this weekend like he could win.
As we ride on board with Santino Ferrucci, the Bommarito Auto Group car, and Ferrucci, wow, feeling inspired.
That's 2 in 1. That's Dixon and Ericsson. Then he rolls up on the inside of Alexander Rossi.
To go. Now it's up over a second as we see this battle between two of the biggest movers so far today.
And I like this. Daly now starting to apply the pressure to Carl Kirkwood ahead and moves to the inside. Wants to put a car between himself and Josef Newgarden, and that is another position for Connor Daly. What a start to the race for him. That's up 10 places.
McLaren, and he's going to line him up here, T-Bell.
You saw Connor Daly floating high mid-corner, and he's getting air on that front wing and making it work. Connor Daly now to 4th as Newgarden and Kirkwood side by side.
And Newgarden should make that move stick, but Kirkwood keeps his foot in. The man who won the last race in Detroit won on the streets of Long Beach as well. Something of a street course specialist, Josef Newgarden.
And a little bit of science as Stingray Robb falls back.
And
Newgarden's going to make a move on O'Ward. He might have a move on Connor Daly. He does.
Absolutely stunning run from Josef Newgarden. And this is Daly at the same time, riding on board, courtesy of PPG.
And this is the beauty of short track racing. As soon as you catch up to those lap cars, which happens quickly on a 1.25 mile track, as Daly now looks to come back.
How about Santino Ferrucci going to work on the Meyer-Shank cars on board here? The Bommarito car to the high side of Felix Rosenquist. Ferrucci up 8 positions, now 10 positions so far. That is close stuff.
Side by side.
You can see Rosenquist absolutely sawing at the wheel off of 4 there, just trying to hang on to it, and he gets the move done.
From the fuel tank that goes directly into the car, and I'm trying to think of the last time that I've seen a team do that mid-race.
Wow, Rasmussen is not letting that fire slow him down. One shot puts the move on Renus VK.
Keep working on your race car, because this track is going to evolve and change a lot as this night goes on.
And look at the run that Newgarden has now. Malukas slid up high. Newgarden stayed low, and now going to go low.
Newgarden to put the move for second place on David Malukas. Takes that away from him. It is a Penske 1-2. McLaughlin hanging on to the rear wing as Rasmussen does Palou, does Eilert, and will go after Louis Foster. Rasmussen's having fun today, I'll tell you.
Most aggressive driver on track right now.
Racing like we're seeing with Palou and Eilert, and now we see him pull out on Foster. It's going to keep that high line a little bit cleaner, a little bit longer, and allow this type of racing. But Rasmussen, one of the most exciting drivers on an oval to watch. Another big defense. Pato hasn't been able to enter a single corner from where he's wanted to.
Daly loves this track. Daly loves oval racing, and Daly wants to take the lead from Pato O'Ward. Once again goes to take the move around the outside, has the pace advantage this time, and this time takes the lead.
Fantastic stuff. That looks like a battle for the win at the Indy 500, the way they're snaking down the straightaways.
We are back at St. Louis, and Christian Rasmussen is having a day of days, my word, since the restart, up 11 places, and he is looking feisty, boys.
Taking it to Team Penske, their last hope. Scott McLaughlin hanging on, and I don't know if it's going to happen. Rasmussen to the inside.
Up the inside of Scott McLaughlin, Rasmussen is on an absolute tear. Today, his teammate Pato O'Ward sits behind him. Then it's Carl Kirkwood. In the purple car is Connor Daly. As now we go back to green and a little bit of a check-up through the final corner. O'Ward makes the move. Kirkwood goes to the outside. Daly has McLaughlin behind him as well. And Santino Ferrucci getting a little bit squirrely.
And there's contact. That's Rinus VeeKay on the outside. David Malukas down low, but he held on to it. Both of those cars got held up.
Four wide as there's damage to Alex Palou, or maybe he's just on the oil dry. I take that back. Palou's car's okay. Now they're three wide. Colt Herta almost crashes.
Strategy is fairly significant, more than you'd normally be able to make up in 13 laps for Kirkwood.
Now that's Robert Schwartzman, Callum Ilot's teammate, just behind him in the other red, white, and green Prema car. And that gets sketchy late in the race as the debris starts to build. And here comes Rosenqvist with another run to the inside.
Up on the inside of Callum Ilott. Rosenqvist moves to the lead of the race. The man who finished fourth at the Indianapolis 500 for Meyer Shank Racing was in the hunt for the pole position. A brilliant run from him, and Ilott is dropping back.